Hey guys, Blind Guy Plays here, and we're back with another news video, and today we are talking about, yes, the PlayStation 5 event. It has been delayed, but for a good cause, and we're going to be going over and speculating what we're going to be seeing at this PlayStation 5 event, what games to see, and what is coming for the future of PlayStation. First of all, I want to take you back to May, not too far away, about a week and a half ago, on the 27th of May. The PlayStation's game magazine for June was leaked, saying that there would be 38 games to be announced at the PlayStation event. Now, of course, this doesn't mean first party only. There's going to be a lot of third party games at this event, but I'm going to be getting to that later. But as you can see, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is being presented on the front cover of this magazine, which is a bit strange because Microsoft do have marketing rights, so this confused a lot of people and made a lot of people speculate that maybe this wasn't true, but it has been confirmed by the Sony CEO that yes, there was going to be originally an event on the 4th of June. Now, that has been delayed due to a lot of events and the protests happening in America, all to do with the wrongful killing that happened there. I don't want to get too political, but this is what Sony had to say. We have decided to postpone the PlayStation 5 event scheduled for June 4th. While we understand that gamers around the world are excited for PS5 games, we do not feel that right now is a time for celebration. And for now, we want to stand back and allow more important voices to be heard. Now, that was Sony's statement that they made a couple of days ago. And yes, the PS5 event has been postponed. Not cancelled, just delayed into a further date. We do not know the exact date yet. They have not come out and announced that. But as soon as they do, be sure that I'm going to be covering that. But this video is basically just to keep the hype going, keep the speculation going of what exactly are we going to see at the PS5 event. I want to paint a better picture for you guys, take every bit of news, all the different leaks from around the past couple months and few days, and take a look at what exactly we can expect from this PS5 event. I'm talking first party games, I'm talking new IPs, and of course some third party games as well. When it comes to the delay though, I totally understand their reason for it, and they can't be criticised for it. It's for a good cause, it makes a lot of sense, and you know, they want people around the world to focus on this thing that is wrong, and especially in America, you know, they need to sort their out basically. And now I want to get into the part of the video where I discuss the games I suspect will be at the PS5 event whenever they decide to reschedule it. I think two safe bets are a Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us Part 2 kind of revamp, or you know, kind of graphics overhaul. Just a better performing version of both those games overall. I think that's a pretty safe bet, and I think at some point during the PS5 event we will see those two games. Throughout the rest of the event, I think we'll also see looks at different third-party games such as Assassin's Creed, and just different games that will be running on the PS5 that aren't owned by Sony or being made by a Sony developer. And now it kind of goes into the more speculation, like what games do I think we're going to see? What PS5 exclusives do I think we're going to see? Now, this first game I want to talk about isn't so much speculation other than it's basically been confirmed now, especially if we look at all the tweets, and that is Horizon 2 or Horizon Zero Dawn 2, depending what they call the game. At this point, we pretty much know that it's happening. You know, it's been confirmed that Guerrilla Games are working on a sequel. And since the PS5 event was announced, we've had developers from Guerrilla Games tweeting things. So Blake Rabauchi, this guy, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but he's the head quest designer for Horizon Zero Dawn, and he retweeted the announcement for the PS5 event saying, "Join us," which is very cryptic, and everyone was like, okay, what's going on here? That tweet was also removed. And then the head animations designer at Guerrilla Games also followed suit, retweeting saying that the PS5 console is going to be the future of gaming and that everyone should mark their calendars for the upcoming event. These tweets again were both taken down shortly after they were posted. Then just a couple of days ago, Guerrilla Games themselves retweeted the PS5 announcement with an emoji, this all indicating that they are sitting on something huge. And what is that? It's Horizon 2, obviously. Horizon Zero Dawn was a massive seller for PlayStation 4. I believe it outsold Uncharted 4, but it is still a massive game for them. So it would be ridiculous to not believe that they were working on a sequel, which again has basically been confirmed due to other leaks. And it's definitely most likely that we're going to see it at the upcoming PS5 event. And I actually believe this could be the very first game they open with. I think they're going to open the PS5 event with some gameplay footage or a trailer for Horizon 2. If they had started development in 2017, maybe like a smaller team at Guerrilla Games, or the rest of the team, you know, polished Horizon Zero Dawn, and then the others moved on to start work on Horizon 2. They've had about 2 to 3 years to work on the game. Is it possible that the game could be finished? Yes, but I don't think it'll be coming out this year. If anything, it'll be next year or the year after. However, 2 years is long enough to make a game, especially of Horizon's size. From the leaks and things that we've heard, the game's going to be a lot bigger. They want to go to a lot more new places. You know, they want to change things up a bit. So I don't think that we'll be seeing it this year. It's most likely a next year title, not a launch title. So moving on to the next game that I believe will be at the PS5 conference. I don't think this game will be the second game for them to show. I think they'll open with a first party game, something huge like Horizon 2, and then they'll show a couple third party games, and then at some point we'll see this next game, which I believe is going to be Spider-Man PS5 or Spider-Man 2 or whatever it'll be called. There has been quite a few leaks from Insomniac and different things over the past couple weeks and months. However, none of them are that substantial to go over. A lot of them have been proven wrong, but there's so much talk about Spider-Man 2. But recently on the Gaming Leaks and Rumours subreddit, there has been a lot of new information on the new Spider-Man game. Supposedly the game is set in the winter and it includes Queens and Boston, so they're making the map a lot bigger and they're changing the environment so it doesn't look the same as Spider-Man PS4, you know, the first Spider-Man game on the PlayStation 4. This is cool. I like the sound of this. I like that we're going to see Spider-Man in a different setting. Also, one of my favourite Spider-Man films, Into the Spider-Verse, is set in the winter, in Christmas, and it's snowy and different things, so it's kind of cool. It'll be interesting to see Spider-Man in this setting because we haven't seen it a lot really at all. The leaks also then go on to say that you'll be able to play as Miles Morales. Apparently Insomniac want it so you can switch between the two of them, kind of like a GTA 5 style where you can choose to play as Franklin or Trevor or Michael, but in this it'll be, you know, Peter Parker or Miles. But the rumours do say that the main focus of the story is still Peter Parker. This does kind of scare me. Maybe this means that they're going to be doing the death of Spider-Man. I'm very worried that that's where they're leading, that, you know, he's going to die. I don't mind taking over as Miles. He's a character that I love and I do want him to become the main focus. It's just scary. I don't want to see Spider-Man die. Like, I've seen that in Into the Spider-Verse and it sucks. These leaks sound pretty cool, but again, take them with a pinch of salt. These aren't confirmed by anything. They're Reddit leaks and some of them have been proven fake, but these most recent ones currently are standing and supposedly this person has an inside source. All the rumours and leaks aside, I do still believe we are going to be seeing something from Spider-Man 2 at the PS5 event. And now moving on, I think at this conference we're going to see something new announced, like a new IP, something new from a different Sony developer that isn't part of, you know, Uncharted, The Last of Us, Horizon or Spider-Man. A brand new IP with lots of new potential, maybe some new gameplay, something different that we haven't seen before. That's something that I love about Sony is so far every year they release all these new amazing games and they're so different, they're so fresh, they're so unique. So I think we're going to get some kind of small announcement about the next big IP that's kind of new for Sony. And then finally, the big show ender. What could it be? Now we've got The Last of Us Part 2. That game is already coming out. That would have been a massive heavy hitter if the game wasn't announced years ago. What game series have I been mentioning throughout this video but haven't talked about yet? Of course, it is Uncharted. Now some people might be looking at me like, no, Uncharted 4 was the game, they finished it. If you've not been looking at the rumours, if you've not been looking at the facts, Naughty Dog have split off and made a new kind of studio, but according to Colin Moriarty on the As Always podcast, if you want to go watch that, they're a small bunch of YouTubers, but they're fun, they're great, they're English, and I really enjoy them, and they're solid guys, you know, and the sources that they use are very fact-checked. Plus, it comes from Colin Moriarty's mouth himself that Uncharted 5 is happening, it is being made, and it is a spin-off of sorts. What could this mean? I mean, everyone's been speculating what the new Uncharted game could be, and I think it's quite clear that, you know, his daughter, Casey, is going to be the next protagonist of the Uncharted series. The Uncharted series is huge. It's still their #1 most sold game on the PlayStation. So of course they're going to continue it. Of course they're going to make another one. And I believe it will even be a launch title with the PS5. They've had many years now to work on a new Uncharted game. Yes, Naughty Dog have been working on The Last of Us Part 2, but that is the reason this new studio has took over the reins of the Uncharted series, so that Naughty Dog can focus on new IPs and finishing off The Last of Us series, and that the Uncharted games can still continue on, because Sony aren't going to throw that away. Sony don't just want to throw away money. They can make bank from the Uncharted series like they did before, and they're not just going to drop it, they're not going to end it. They're going to allow the fans to have the closure with Nathan Drake's story, like that is over. Does that mean we're not going to see him again? Who knows? Like, he could show up in this new game. We're probably going to see him at some point when they want more money. But I definitely believe that Uncharted 5 is going to be at the PS5 event, and I think it'd be a great way for them to end their show. But again, this is all speculation. This is just me taking the different leaks, the different things that we've heard here and there, and to see where exactly it's all going to go, and to try and paint a better picture for you guys as to what to expect from the PS5 event. Now that is everything from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to come back here every week for new news videos on video games and everything gaming. Please let me know what you think down below. You know, what games do you believe are going to be at the PS5 event? Do you think I'm wrong? And if you think I'm wrong, please tell me why. Let me know what's going on. And finally, one last massive thank you for hitting over 100 subs. I've been blown away. I'm having so much fun making these videos for everyone, and I'm glad people are actually enjoying them. But until next time, guys, stay blind, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.